Hello and welcome to my little world. So I wanted to let you know about a couple things. I wanted to let you know that I've been making some shorts and they're not necessarily miniature related. They're about other creative things that I do. Like I posted one last week about the cob house that I built with my own two hands in the late 1990s and early 2000s. I just posted one about my summer wardrobe. I have some about my bedroom decor, about little critters that I've crocheted, and also clothing that I've crocheted, and clothing that I made when I was living in Hawaii from 2011 to 2016 that I made out of sarongs there and designed myself. So I just wanted to let you know about the shorts because you might not necessarily recognize them as being from me if you see them in your feed, but definitely check them out because they're a lot of fun other things that I've done besides miniatures. So as I told you in my last video, my company went back to Japan, and it's so wonderful because now my 1-year-old and 3-year-old grandchildren know who I am. And in fact, my daughter-in-law sent me a video the other day showing the 3-year-old watching my video on the TV, and she recognized that it was my voice because, I don't show up in my videos, but she knew it was my voice. And when the ads came on, she said, "Oh no, Grandma disappeared." So I just love that she knows me now and knows my voice. And so I thought on this video that I would show my face and say hi because I want her to be able to see me in my videos as well as hear me. So welcome to this week's video, and you can see what I've been working on lately. Oh, so I wanted to let you know that the background music on most of my shorts is played by me on the keyboard. Some of it is original compositions that I made, and others just music that I like to play. So I hope you enjoy that. So this is a package that I received from Gretchen, Little Gretchen's Workshop. And she said that she was sending me some dolls. And oh my goodness, look how precious. I love their faces. They're so cute. They're not porcelain. They seem to be plastic, but I just love them. And he's in a little what do you call that? Tuxedo. And she's in a really pretty ivory dress, and they look like they could be a wedding couple. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. And she has white legs and a pretty little hat, also plastic, and his is like kind of felt-like. Thank you so much, Gretchen. These will be perfect. I have to find the perfect spot to put them in. And it looks like they will go in my 1 to 12 scale. Probably Victorian apartment building. That's pretty much the only place I have for that. Oh my goodness, there's more here. Look at that. It's a little girl. No, she looks like she's probably a little bit too big to be their little girl. But I'm sure that I will find a really nice place for her. I love her little pigtails. I'll have to put some ribbons in her hair. She's got like a soft body, and I think it's plastic, the face and the hands. Has some cute little tennis shoes. So I will enjoy finding a place for her. And look at her little outfit, her little pink jumpsuit. And then it looks like there's one more thing in here. Oh, it's a beautiful, I think she's porcelain. Yep. Again, kind of a wedding looking, oops, oh, having trouble here. Okay, with my camera. She has this beautiful hat on and a lovely face. Looks like she's an ornament. I have a few porcelain dolls that I use as ornaments, so I could possibly use her on my Christmas trees, which I do with some of them, and then also use her at other times of the year in other places. So she has a porcelain body as well. Looks like all of her is porcelain. And I don't know if her clothes, looks like they're sewn on. So I'll probably just keep her this way. But she's just beautiful. And thank you again, Gretchen, for sending me these lovely dolls. I will treasure them. And you'll see what I do with them, maybe in the next second or two. So I put the glass doors back on my china cabinet in the kitchen because I thought they would protect everything that's inside from dust, and that way everything doesn't need to be dusted in there and won't collect dust. So I put the doors back on after them being off for several years, and I couldn't find all the hardware that I had taken off with them, but I found enough to put them back on, and hopefully we'll locate that sometime. But as you can see, there's me in the in the glass, but there's also something behind the glass, and that is our new little visitors. And so they seem like they're about the scale of the bunny family. And so they're in the bedroom here with Mama Bunny, the bride and groom, and the other pretty little girl. And so for now, they're visiting, and hopefully they will get a place of their own in the future. But for now, they're just going to be here with Mama Bunny. And I wanted to show you a few new things in trying to get it to focus. There we go. Up. And there's everybody falling over. So this is a couple of pink perfume bottles that I got on Temu, and I put them on Mama's vanity. And then I wanted to show you that up in the little girl bunny's room, there's a new clock, this cute little cat clock. And then down below in the kitchen is this crock, wooden crock with wooden utensils and a wire whisk. And there are some new things in other rooms as well. So here we have, oh, you know, my pictures keep falling down, and it's because I'm using wax, museum wax, and with the heat of the summer, it keeps melting and the pictures keep falling down, and I just keep putting them back up again. But over here, there's a cutout. It's like a clock, an ornate clock from the Victorian Trading Company catalog. And I used some dimensional magic to make it look shiny. And then down here is a little table and a telephone that I got on Temu. And then over here, we have this cabinet, which used to have these pretty metal designs covering the front doors. But I decided to take those off and put some acetate so that you could see through and I could display my new tea set on it. So I got this pretty tea set, this pretty rose tea set on Temu, and it has the teapot and the cream and sugar, and then 4 plates and 4 cups and saucers. And then down on the bottom, I have these little glass jars that I got at Hobby Lobby that have corks on them, and I put sprinkles in them. So those are the new things there. And then when we go up, there is a new picture here on the wall above the fireplace in the Bunny family's apartment. And this is actually, this picture frame is actually something that goes with a TV set. I bought a little set of furniture on Temu, and it had various things in it, and one of the things was a TV set, which of course doesn't really fit with my dolls, so I just used the parts of it for different things. So I'm just using this as a frame for a picture from the Victorian trading house. And then I think you've seen these pictures before, but here is a little book that came with that set. And there's another book over here and a little alarm clock. And these are just yellow plastic, but I thought they were kind of cute. So here is part of the TV set. And I have made it into a sewing machine. And this part belonged on the back of it, but I put it down to look like a little treadle. And there's a plastic framed picture, and then there's this sewing machine, which I got on Temu, and also this telephone. So those are cute. And then we go up to the Posh family with all their artwork. And so here's another clock that I covered with dimensional magic and put on their wall. And here's a beautiful framed picture that I also used dimensional magic on. And then over here is another like brooch that I put dimensional magic on. And then I got some artwork on Temu. So this is actually the back of the TV, which I'm using as a little table. And I got this bronze statue, I think that's Saraswati perhaps, to sit on it. And then I have this reclining Buddha, and this is another part of the TV. It was the base of the TV, and I'm using it as a little display table. Then I have this scale, which I got on Temu, and this statue, and this chess set, which is very pretty and I thought would look nice sitting on their coffee table. Back here is a little purse, and my sister gave me this. She has a gem and mineral collection, and she came across this that has a little handle put on it to look like a purse. So she gave it to me because she thought it would fit well with my miniatures. And here is a little goddess statue, which I already had. It's wood painted purple, and I just attached it to the pink crystal that I have. Then we go up one more floor, and I have to step on my step stool And as you can see, the window's falling down because the wax is melting. There's also a picture over here, and it says, "For the 5th time I told you I can't come to your dog's birthday party. My cat is getting married that day." So a few years ago, I found all these cute little pictures and sayings and things in a catalog, and I started cutting them out and hiding them around my sister's house to just give her a little laugh, because she would just find them here and there, and they were cute and funny. And so this is one of the ones that I had left at her house, and it was still there when I went there not long ago. And I asked her if I could have it back because I wanted to put it on my dollhouse wall. So I just think that is so cute and funny. And what else do we have new here? We have this little cuckoo clock, which I put dimensional magic on. Here's Grandma and Grandpa. And we have some new dishes. So I also got a blue and white tea set. And so these are some of the dishes from it. And then I got this white display cabinet, and I put more of the tea set on it. And I also put this little white cat. So those are the new things up there. And one more thing to show you, which is in this bathroom. I got these on Temu, and they're these really pretty pictures. There's actually stickers, and I put a lace sticker on top of it, and then it's these stickers of really pretty pictures of women. And I have a bunch of them. I haven't figured out what to do with them, but I thought I would put one in this bathroom. And then over here, I made a little table. I cut out some pieces of kitchen towel and rolled them up to be bathroom towels. I used a couple of those glass jars with corks, and I cut out some flowers that were on the pictures of the women and put them on the glass because they're kind of see-through, so they make good labels. And then these are more of the little pink perfume bottles that came with the ones that are on Mama Bunny's vanity. So I put those in here, and then I put one back here on top of the toilet with another little label on it. And this one has a label also. So here is one more thing I wanted to show you that's new, which is a little cat. It's a little bit hard to see, but it's also something my sister gave me, and I'm not sure what the cat is made out of, but some sort of stone that's been carved, and then it's sitting on another little stone. And so I've put it up in this room with the children and the little boy who's playing with another little cat. So all these bits and pieces this week have added up to be the length of a video, and I want to thank you for coming to visit this week. Next week, I've been working on the 2 rooms that are left in the brick townhouse, and so I will have one or both of them to show you next week. So I will see you then. Bye-bye for now.